Hi everyone, I'm Annie Vivino, Business Services Coordinator, and with me is Judy Bortman, Marketing Specialist at TransOption.
Hi, Annie and everyone.
Hi Judy. We hope you're doing well and staying safe. And just to let you know, we're here for you. We're keeping busy creating digital content for you to view and share with your colleagues, friends, and family. And as part of our easy to access content, we put together a shortened lunch and learn series on various safety tips when you're out walking, biking, and driving. So in today's presentation, Judy and I are going to discuss walking safely in social distancing times. So walking has many benefits, both for your physical and mental well-being. And during times of uncertainty like we're in now, taking the time to be outside and enjoy the beautiful weather is important and can help you to find some balance. I know it's definitely helping me a lot. So perhaps it'll provide you a break from your work schedule, or maybe you're teaching your child. So walking is a great way to take some time for yourself, or even to be with your family if you want. You can relax, maybe go for a vigorous walk to get your heart pumping. Many people are taking advantage of this easy and free activity, so we do need to be mindful of how to navigate around others and be safe while doing so.
And
Sorry, Judy.
Sorry, Annie. I wanted to add that some people may be used to walking regularly, or maybe occasionally, or for some people, walking now has become a new way and a safe way to get outside during social distancing. So, in addition to learning about walking safety and things to be aware of, we have additional things to keep in mind during this time of social distancing.
Right, absolutely. And, we know the public officials have said we should maintain at least 6 feet apart from others. And while you think there's lots of space outside, that could become difficult when there are more people outside taking to the streets and to bike and walk. So depending on where you live, finding space could be easy or somewhat challenging. Also, depending on the time of day that you are outside, you want to be mindful of what you're wearing. You want to be prepared for various weather, and you also want to be wearing something light and bright colored, and maybe adding something reflective would be ideal. You don't have to purchase anything special. You can look in your closet, and I'm sure you can find a bright hat, a headband, or even a scarf to throw on to make you more visible. And if you are walking at dawn, dusk, or at night, a flashlight is also a really good idea. And a lot of times you'll have your phone with you, and most smartphones have a flashlight already built in. So the question is, are you walking safely? And Judy's going to cover some practical safety tips with you now.
Thank you, Annie. So while we all know how to walk, the question is, as we said, do you walk safely? The first common sense thing to think about is to walk on the sidewalk. That's where pedestrians have the right of way. So you want to walk on the sidewalk. And now in this time that we need to walk 6 feet apart from other people, it may be necessary to step off the curb, or in some places where there are no sidewalks, you'll be walking in a street with no sidewalks, and then you need to walk facing traffic. So a couple of things to think about. If there are no sidewalks, walk facing traffic so that you can see the cars coming toward you. Cross only at the corners. That is where cars can see you better. And also in New Jersey, there is a pedestrian safety law, which is that motorists are to stop for you at a crosswalk. So pedestrians have the right of way. There are times that motorists may not see you or may not stop. So you want to be mindful when you're at the corner and be alert and look to see if cars are coming before crossing. Another thing about being at a corner and crossing at the corner is it's a wider, expansive space. So you're better able to see the cars and they're better able to see you. So cross only at the corners. Another thing to keep in mind when you're walking is follow traffic signals. There are a couple of different kinds you may encounter. The one on the left is what's called a countdown clock, and it counts down the number of seconds remaining for you to cross safely. Or there may be a signal like the one on the right that has a button that you push and wait for the signal, and then it'll be safe to cross then as well. Make eye contact with the motorist before you step off the curb and cross the street. You want to make certain that the motorist is paying attention and sees you before you venture out to cross. If you have a feeling that the motorist may not be looking at you or seeing you and is looking straight ahead, wait. It's not worth risking your life to step off the curb if you don't feel that the motorist sees you clearly. So make eye contact before you cross the street. Don't be distracted. This is really critical. I know a lot of times people hear about motorists being distracted, but pedestrians can be distracted as well. So when you come to a crosswalk and you're ready to step off the curb and cross the street, you need to be fully engaged, looking around, paying attention visually, and also listening. You may have headphones on, listening to music, or you may be engaged in a conversation with someone, but what's most important is that you're paying attention when you actually cross the street.
You also want to be aware of the people around you, especially now. If you see a cluster of people walking or a family, or even just one person walking a dog, you want to be able to see that and be able to navigate yourself to another side of the street and do it safely so that you're also not close to that person. And if you're looking at your phone, you're not going to see what's going on around you. So yeah, not being distracted is really critical. So maybe put the phone away, put it in your pocket, and pay attention.
You want to stay alert at all times because a motorist who may be driving just as you're getting ready to cross the street may be distracted. So you can't assume that a motorist sees you, and you can't rely on someone else. You need to rely on yourself to be on offense rather than defense when you're out walking.
One thing I've noticed too, Judy, is a lot of motorists have been driving pretty fast lately. And I think maybe it's because there's less cars on the road, or maybe they have toilet paper on their mind and they're rushing to buy it. I don't know, but people definitely, it's like some of the laws have gone out the window, but the laws still very much apply. And, you know, you want to make sure you're safe and that you're protected as a pedestrian.
That's a really good point, Annie. And as you mentioned earlier, the other thing that may come up unexpectedly is having to step into the street briefly to stay 6 feet away from someone. So it's more important than ever to stay alert for motorists and just watch your surroundings and be alert as a pedestrian.
Exactly.
So before you step off the curb, you follow a rule that's the same as you learned all your life and since you were little. Look left, look right, and now we look left again before crossing the street because the car may be making a right-hand turn. And you want to make sure it's your responsibility to be in the moment, pay attention before you step off the curb and watch for oncoming traffic. Make eye contact. So if there is a car coming, you're assured that they're slowing down because they see you. If not, just wait. And stay alert, especially in parking lots. Parking lots, especially supermarkets at this time, can be scary places. And you don't know if someone is on the phone, their mind is not engaged with where they are at the moment, and whether or not they're looking for people who are in the parking lot. So stay extra alert and diligent, especially in parking lots.
And don't assume if you see somebody with their backup lights on, ready to back up, don't assume that they know you're there or see you. Wait for them to back up before you pass behind them, just to be on the safe side. And definitely go out and enjoy a walk today. As you can see, our friends, the Beatles, are on Abbey Road and they're practicing social distancing. So let's take our lead from them. And Judy and I just want to say thank you for your time, and please be safe and stay healthy and know that we are here for you. And if you have any questions, my contact information is listed for you here on this slide. And be safe, everyone, and we hope to see you very soon.